Should we forgive Colleen Ballinger? My name is Pearl. Welcome to Little Scary Stories. So, we got to talk about Colleen, guys. We got to talk about Colleen. Sorry, I had to do that. I just bursted into song. I had to. I could not resist. Okay. So basically, you guys know she did the apology, and I do have the first 2 minutes of the apology. And in that apology, she said that this is something that happened many, many, many years ago. She obviously misjudged all of her interactions with her fans. Well, not all of them, but some interactions with her fans. And she's sorry she did the ukulele video. She was hurt. And she did the ukulele, really. You know, we saw that. That was a massive fail. I think if she would have I think if an apology would have come out the way she did this apology the first time, it wouldn't have been so bad for her. So anyway, I thought her apology was sincere. I think her apology here is sincere. And I know a lot of the YouTubers and TikTokery people are saying, she's fake. Look at that. You can tell it's fake. It's all fake. Oh, give me a break, Colleen. She's a faker. You know, that kind of thing. Sorry. Some of these YouTubers get on my nerves so bad. I know I'm annoying too. Me too. I annoy myself. So there's no way to apologize without bleeding out of your eyeballs that people are going to genuinely accept. Like I did a video a while back on TikTok. If you haven't seen my TikTok, go check it out. The same name, Little Scary Stories. I removed it. I had to remove the whole video. I had to remove both things. I removed the apology and I removed the actual video, both of which got, like, the one was almost to 1 million views and the other one was, I don't know, a couple 100,000 views, which was a big chunk of my views that month. I'm like, oh, I had to remove that. If you fuck up, you will get views. It's a known fact. Anyway, I fucked up and it really wasn't a fuck up. It's just like people didn't quite understand what I was saying, and I think I was talking in a run-on sentence, and people thought it was insulting or something. So I made an apology, and I explained. And everybody was saying, that's not a good enough of apology. You didn't explain this. You didn't do that. Blah, 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 so on and so forth. I'm like, fuck it. I'm removing both videos, and everyone can go fuck themselves. So I understand when it comes to fucking something up, not like Colleen. Colleen was... Well, we got to talk about that. That's another story. But when anybody fucks up, whether it's in a video or in real life or something occurs and you do a fuck up and you attempt to make an apology video, it's never good enough. It's just never good enough. And I know firsthand, it's never freaking good enough. And with Colleen, she fucked it up in the first time because she did the ukulele thing. Basically saying, go fuck yourself. You know, that was not an apology. That was a go fuck yourself apology. This time, this is genuinely an apology. And she's talking about the ukulele saying, you know, how she basically really regrets that. Not in so many words, but that's basically what she's saying. Now, I am not a Colleen Ballinger Miranda Sings fan. I always thought the Miranda Sings character was creepy and disturbing. And it looks like a cat lady pedo. She, you know, it looks like that. I'm sorry. She made a character that looks like a disturbing pedo, cat-loving, freaky character. Okay, that character always gave me the creeps. And then watching some of the live shows where she did some questionable things with people that were under 18, and then the audience was laughing, ha ha ha, what the fuck? You know, so yeah, it's disturbing. I'm not a fan of hers. I don't follow her. I do follow the vlog channel because I want to know more about it and I want to talk about Colleen. And in order to talk about Colleen, you really need to know Colleen. And that's how I do things. Before I talk about somebody, I follow the vlog channels. I research it. I see who they are first before I actually form an opinion. I just don't go off and say whatever the popular opinion is at the time, which I believe a lot of the YouTubers are doing. doing. They're just going off of whatever the popular opinion is. And then there was those text message groups, Colleenie's Weenies or whatever. That's fucking disturbing in and of itself as well. And I saw receipts. That's sick to the core. Then there was all that Trisha Paytas stuff that she did, which was, very, I don't know, that was so disgusting. And they were supposed to be friends. She completely fat shamed her and body shamed her and every other shamed her. That was in poor taste, in my opinion. And they were, quote unquote friends. What the fuck? And then there was the things that she did with that, some of her younger fans, where she sent the underwear or whatever, all of that stuff. There's a long list of weird shit Colleen Ballinger did. But now she's older. She has children. She's married to somebody else, I guess. Did she get married again? I know she was married to her first husband, and her first husband's like, nah, Colleen, she was hard to deal with. She was hard to deal with. That kind of stuff. We'll cover him in the next video, depending on if anybody is actually interested in my Colleen Ballinger opinions. So all that shit happened, right? So now she makes this brilliant apology, which nobody really liked, but still she did it. And now she's going on with her vlogging, and as if she's trying to put this past her and pretend like none of it all ever happened. And I think, and she's talking about her therapy and things like that. I'm going through therapy because this is tormenting me. That kind of gets on my nerves. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Colleen, but I do think she should be given a second chance. I think whoever her fans are, the diehard fans, are still watching her vlogs. They're still supporting her. Does she have the massive following that she did before? No, I don't think she'll ever get that massive following again. It's going to take a lot of work for her to get to that point, I believe. But in her vlog videos, she is going on with her life. And she's got cute little vlog videos. It's a cute... I only follow the one, like I said, because I don't like Miranda Sings. I'm not going to look at that. I don't need to look at that. But I do want to know the person, so I could adequately talk about them. Now, I'm going to post the 2 minutes of her apology. It was a long video, but I'm going to post 2 minutes of it where she basically apologized and explained everything. My name is Pearl. This is Little Scary Stories. This is a brand new channel. Please follow me. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And here comes the clip.
The last video that I posted on here, it's really embarrassing, to say the least. I was being accused of some pretty awful things, and I just was mad, and I should have handled that situation with maturity and empathy, but instead I just let my ego take over, and I'm really disappointed in myself. So here's what I want to say today. Over the last 15 years of my career, there have been moments where I was immature and inappropriate with some of my comedy, and there were times when I did not put enough thought into some of my fan interactions, and because of that behavior, people got hurt, and I am so sorry. I never wanted to hurt anybody, but it's clear that I did, and I feel so terrible about that. I also feel like there's probably people who are disappointed or feel abandoned by me because of my silence over the last few months. And I'm so sorry about that as well. I needed to take time to make sure I was listening and learning as much as possible. And I also needed to get the help that I needed to be okay. I'm a mom first and foremost before anything else. And I needed to take care of my kids. So that's where I've been, and but I'm back and I'm here now, and I am not a perfect person, and there are plenty of things in my past that I wish I could go back and redo and fix and change. I don't have control over any of that, and I don't have control over the things that people say about me. I only have control over my actions moving forward, and so I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure that I create a positive, kind, inclusive, safe space online with my content. And if you want to be a part of my journey online, I would love to have you. And if not, I completely understand. I do not expect anyone to welcome me back with open arms. I don't expect to change anyone's mind with this video. I just wanted to come on here and say that I'm sorry, and I wanted to try to show people that it's possible for someone to grow and learn and be better after making mistakes many, many years ago. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to vlog again